To fight the spread of coronavirus, Immigration and Customs Enforcement announced this week that international students whose universities switch to online classes for the fall semester will have to leave the U.S. or risk violating their visa status. And now many students at College of the Desert are concerned. I spoke today with the Dean of Counseling Services, Amanda Phillips, and the Director of the International Education Program, Cody McCabe. Amanda and Cody, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
With the recent announcement from Immigration and Customs Enforcement, what has been the reaction for both students and staff at College of the Desert?
From staff perspective, we're a little bit shocked. And kind of waiting to hear more information and trying to see what we can do to support our students. And I'll allow Cody to talk about the students' reaction.
They are concerned. I've been in touch with them day and night since it was announced. They want to know how this is going to impact their educational plans. We're working through all the different options with them, helping them understand the regulations as they've been stated now. And I think they're willing to be patient to see how we might be able to work this out for them.
What is the direct impact on international students at College of the Desert since you'll be moving classes online this fall?
Well, sure. Is the rule stated on Monday? It's pretty black and white that students, if they're enrolled in a campus that is fully online for the fall semester, they have two options. They can return home and continue to enroll online from their home countries or outside of the United States, or transfer to a different institution. Now, yesterday, the Department of Homeland Security did say that a final ruling would come out later in the month. So we're hoping that based on sort of the attention this has gotten and the pressure that there is to make some modifications, there could be some more flexibility to allow them to remain enrolled in the United States safely in their courses online and continue to maintain their F1 status.
Speaking of the fall semester, how are plans going so far? Are students and staff adjusting?
We are working very hard to prepare and have as most successful online fall as we can. There are a lot of plans underway through the summer, particularly, faculty are training to become online certified, and our staff are working remotely and getting better at it every day, adding new systems so that we can continue to help students at the same level that we were able to in person.
Obviously, going online is such a big change for a lot of students. Is the university doing anything for mental health to help students cope with this difficult time?
Absolutely. Within a matter of a week and a half after we were forced to close, we did have online sort of video chat mental health counseling available to our students, and we continue to have that option. It's very popular help for our students. As well as we have implemented telehealth conversations with our nurses. So we are supporting our students' mental and physical health.
And are you seeing any changes in enrollment, since there are some students who don't want to take online classes? They prefer to wait until they can return to in-person classes. What have the numbers been?
The numbers are a little bit interesting. So far in our summer session, online is very, very popular. Our enrollments for summer are up more than 30% over last year. Fall has yet to start. The enrollments are trailing a little bit closer to more like 8% less than last fall, but we still have a lot of time to make that up.
What about classes where there's a lot of hands-on learning, like filmmaking or labs? How will classes compensate for this?
The instructors are working at best practices. Many of them are redesigning their entire lab components, sending students home with kits and guiding them through the lab online and Zoom. There's a lot of creativity happening for those hands-on classes. Certainly there are some subjects that by licensure and regulation must be done in person, right? So not everything can be done online, but we can do things online that we never thought we could.
Okay, and if a student doesn't have internet access or the technology, what resources can you provide for them?
So far we have been working through a program to provide Wi-Fi hotspots to students. We have distributed quite a few. I don't have the numbers right in front of me, but we've been working very hard to give Wi-Fi to our students, as well as joining advocacy efforts to make sure that high quality internet is available to all of our residents.
Cody, let me ask you, what is the mood like right now on campus?
Well, as I mentioned before, there's certainly concern among our international students, but they generally are a very resilient population. They've worked so hard to achieve what they already have. They've sacrificed and committed so much, so they're in this, and they know that we're going to work as hard as we can to do everything possible as an institution to make sure that they can stay on track with their educational goals and plans for their time in the United States.
All right, Cody and Amanda, thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.